I'm gonna shoot everything that's green, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of lawn mowing.
Alright, let's go straight down. Actually, to the southeast there's a whole bunch of warehouses. Can we go there?
Yep, no worries.
Pretty good place for loot. I'm heading to the furthest ones in the corner.
Yep, no worries.
We don't have a car, but yeah. You can go to the next warehouse or whatnot, that'll be fine, but I like to loot here in solos.
Cool.
If you jump down quickly, you won't take damage.
Yep, I did, but I'm alright.
Alright. You'll want to heal up. At the moment, probably just take everything you see. We're playing in Australia, Turfo. And then if we need to share stuff, we can do it after.
Shotgun, if you want one.
Yeah, I'm good for a shotgun. And I already have 5 helmets.
What the hell?
6 helmets. Like, it's a really good place to loot. If you want to come here, I'll drop you some helmets. And I'll shred the others.
Some body armor. I got some helmets. I'm good.
Oh, I'll just shred them. I've only got a small bag.
Some sneakers in here if you need them.
Yeah, I'm all good for those. And I've got one today. I would like some more. But... Alright, I'm gonna cross over to the middle section. You can loot that. Hardly anyone really comes here. Do you know about waste pouches?
I was just about to tell you. Tell them about waste.
I don't. I've seen about. No idea.
Okay, so waste. I'm gonna pick one up for you. Waste pouches look exactly like your belt pouch. Here, I'm gonna drop this for you. You turn around. So they look like this on the ground. They give you an extra 200 storage, so they're really helpful.
Oh, okay, sweet.
But a lot of people just don't bother because they don't realize that 200 storage is a lot.
Yeah, that's sounds like heaps.
So I was like, it's 200 bandages. That's a lot of bandages. Are you going left or right?
I'm going over to this orange one.
Alright, I'll go to the left.
Left, I think.
So can you hear that sound that almost sounds like wind?
Yep.
Gone. That's the car sound in the distance.
Do I need a magnum?
I'd rather just get you confident in shooting as opposed to stressing about how do I blow up a car.
Yeah. No dramas.
So if you're going to make bandages and you're not going to shred the things for cloth straight away, take shirts as opposed to bags because the shirts take up far less. And you should never shred your pants unless it's an absolute last resort because the only way you can get pants is off a dead person's body. Alright, so how much ammo do you have?
205 on the AR, 30 on the shotty.
Alright, so you probably don't ever need more than 12 spare shotty ammo. I only take 6 in total, but sort of like taking 1.5 ammo is quite normal. Because they weigh a hell of a lot. If you, I don't know if you know, but if you hover over an item, it'll show you how much 1 unit of it weighs.
Okay, do you like slow down when you have too much?
No, it just stops you from putting other things in your inventory. Like you'd rather have more ammo or med kits or, you know, I like to, okay, so we need to head west for the circle if you look on the map. Let's just head in towards the city a little bit. We probably don't really need to loot anything else, do we? Do you have med kits?
Nope, none.
Alright, I'm gonna drop you one so that, just so that you've got one for now, and then we'll try and find some more. So there's a med kit here. I want you to see it so you see the hiding places for them.
Mm-hmm.
You have a Molotov equipped. What weapons do you have equipped?
Shotty, molly, AR.
Okay, so I would recommend next time we find an AR, pick up a second AR and load it, and just put the molly in your inventory. You can always drop your AR, so pick this AR up. I'll take the ammo though. Put the molly in your inventory, pick up that AR, load it, and then if you need to use the molly, you can drop your AR at the time and then pick it up again. Hey Tams and hey Hitchme, how you guys doing? Alright, I'm trying to find us a vehicle. I don't really know the spawns here very well. I'm just gonna run. So those shots are coming from the southwest. Hey Demonic Burst Off. Are they really? Should be okay.
I feel like my headset's nowhere near good enough.
You
Maybe
wanna
I'm just
have...
not used to it.
What headset do you have?
I don't know, Logitech G35 or something.
You wanna have your surround sound turned off.
Yeah, it's off.
But yeah, it's also a matter of like learning where things are. You wanna have your surround sound turned off, and then I have all of my settings up high. And I have my sound up quite loud, so if someone like screams at me in game, it's really, really loud. Sure, go ahead. And I'm doing really well, thank you. Climb, not so well. Alright, let's start heading to the west. But I feel like there might be a car somewhere. So let's try and find one. It's okay if we don't have one, I don't mind playing on foot. Do you know about pressing Alt and swiveling your head without turning your body?
I do now.
Okay. And the other thing is there's an auto run, which is default to the equals key. You can press that and let go of your left hand. And then that way you can muck around with your inventory, look at your map, turn your head without having to worry about anything.
Equals key, you say.
So next to backspace?
Yeah, it's not doing anything for me.
Perhaps you've rebound it. If let's just stop for a sec. So go into your settings. So press tab and then into settings. I can't click on it. Oh no, into options, sorry. And then key bindings. It will be on foot. And it's the very first option.
Yeah, it says it is equals. Oh, there we go. Now it's working.
Yeah. So you can press it and press it again to stop. But it's really important to know. That's what you need to know, how to look and run around. Yeah, well there you go, now you know.
Saves me a lot of effort.
So what I usually do is I auto run and I look around with my head. And that way I'm running where I've pre-planned to run. And I'm looking around, looking for enemies, looking for cars, looking for whatever I need to. And you can just move your mouse to obviously turn direction. Here you have major issues with... I don't even know what SJW is. I don't know what that is, so I can't answer your question. I'm sorry.
Social justice.
Alright, so... got another square to run. We're probably not going to come across many people. There's only 25 people left, so 23 enemies. Let's just go to this campsite here in case we find something nice. You can also drop things while running.
It's kind of handy.
You've got a waste pouch, yeah. So let's just keep going. There's nothing there. What am I thinking about? Auto run. What else is helpful to know? You know how to use your binoculars?
Yep.
Cool.
That's what I did like my whole first game.
Just use your binoculars. They're
Yeah,
really
I was in a
good.
car and I just, like binocular everywhere.
Yeah, we used to play a lot of duos on the old map, and we'd be on the top of mountains, so we used to love playing mountain games in the mountain ranges, and we'd both just be looking, you know, half the directions each with binoculars, trying to spot someone so that we'd catch them really early. Isn't this great? Don't you love running? Are you lagging?
My game's alt tabbed, hang on.
Oh, okay, that'll be why. That's okay, I'll just keep in the same direction with you.
That was so weird.
I alt tab a lot. Canada's still the worst. I have no idea what you guys are going on about, but yeah. Anyway. Just trying to think what else you might need to know. Did you stop?
Yeah, my map's not working now. Everything's like retarded.
Because you alt tab.
Never mind. Yeah, it's all
Press alt enter and that'll put you into like full screen or window, and then press it again. See if that helps.
Yeah, that's good. Cheers.
Alright, so we're almost safe. We might even be safe, but I want to run a little while longer to be safe. Ask myself if you want to play once with me. Looks like you know what this game's about. Would be nice to fight back on back with you. I don't usually play duos unless it's with my boyfriend. I'm just teaching the owner of my team how to play the game. My stand on that may change in the future, but at the moment I'm really only playing solos or duos with my boyfriend. I'm just trying to- you just keep running, I just don't want to lose you. I'd rather be a step behind you than not quite know where you are.
Yeah, no doubt.
How many spare helmets do you have? Probably heaps.
3.
And have you shredded any?
Yep.
Do you have any, hang on, I'm just gonna make
4.
makeshift. Alright, keep running. Do you have a kangaroo to go to work? No, they only take people to school. Once you become an adult, you don't get them anymore. Alright, so those shots were from somewhere behind us. So we should be well and truly safe by now, but if we just keep running, we'll see the next wave of gas and where that goes. Guys, so please don't. Please be nice. Thank you, Demonic Burst Out. Look, I'm not saying no, I'm just saying not at this time. You should read this. Oops. You should read this though, it's really good. Guys, just please be respectful of everyone in the chat. Alright, so we're still watching the gas creep in. And so you can have solo games that are like this where you just run forever. Especially if you start in a... like, that town we're in, Ranchito, is quite a quiet town. I won't be banning someone unless they deserve the ban. Like, just be respectful of everyone in chat. Don't try and tell girls to get back into the kit. It's not a nice thing to say. Alright, so if you just want to stop and have a look at your map.
Yep.
So that it's moved. We're safe. What do you want to do? Do you want to try and find people or do you want to try and wait until the end?
Down for whatever. Let's play your game.
Alright, so what I would usually do in this instance, typically with a car, but where we are, if you look at it, we're in the circle, but there's going to be people running from places that were in the circle, but now are no longer in the circle. So that's what I do with a car. If I had a car, I would then go to the outskirts of where the gas is now and try and pick people off while they're trying to get to safety. I think we should run south towards Pleasant Valley because that's where a lot of people will have spawned. We don't need to run all the way down, but hopefully we'll find someone. Thank you so much for the follow, Demonic Burst Out. I really appreciate it.
So, if I'm holding Alt and looking around, can I shoot in that direction as well, or do I need to stop and physically look there?
Try it. I don't remember. Just don't shoot at me. You can't shoot, yeah. So I think you just... yeah, it doesn't work. It's not something I think I've ever tried. I just gave away our position. What's your health at? You're not at 100, are you?
98. Close enough.
Okay, that's alright. I mean, it's not alright for someone with OCD, but it's alright. How many bandages do you have?
14.
Do you have cloth?
No, I don't. 1.
That's alright. I only ever take things that'll give me even numbers. I just wanted to make sure you'd made all the bandages you could. Alright, so as a precaution, make sure all your weapons are loaded because I often forget to load one weapon and then I go to fight. No, he died! Obi-Wan killed Delroy.
Yeah, I found out early on that you need to load your weapon before firing.
The AK used to have a bug, which is why I don't like playing with it anymore. It used to have a bug that... well, the reload animation was like a second or two faster than the actual reload time. So you'd look at it, the reload animation would finish, the sound would finish, but it wasn't loaded. So you'd swap your weapon to something else and it wasn't loaded. You go to shoot and then it starts loading and you're like, oh my god. So I don't like the AR because of that. We want to head a little bit to the west just to make sure that we're still in the safe zone. Now there's 2 police cars ahead of us to the southwest. I'm guessing that it was a fight. I'm going to pull out my binoculars while running. It does slow you down. There are 2 people there. Can you head to the tree line straight south? Oh, there are people there as well. Let's try and pick them off. Because they don't know that we're here. I'm pretty sure... Where are you? You're there.
Okay,
Just try and peek around trees. So this is how third person is really helpful. If you're in first person, you can hardly see anything. Third person, you can see
Yeah,
around
just, like,
trees
look
and
around,
move your
yeah.
camera. Pretty sure there's still someone here. Okay, there's someone running to the police car. I'm gonna... I don't want to shoot yet because they...
Oh, there we go, my bad.
That's alright.
There we go.
Nice kill. The only thing is, when they blow up in the car, you don't get their loot. But if they had stuff in the car, some things are saved, like med kits, body armor, and whatnot. So I want to go and look at this, the car up here, and see what we can find. Is that your first kill by explosion?
No, by explosion, yeah, it is actually, yeah.
Okay, so we'd have to hotwire that. I don't really want to, because if you get out and then go to get back in and forget that you had hotwired it, it's not a fun experience.
We don't need any more helmets and stuff, do we?
No, we're okay. I have, I've shredded 4 and I'm carrying 4. I'm gonna shred another one. It was so fast. That was pretty cool. Guys, just everyone be respectful of each other and it won't be an issue. So how many shredded helmets do you have? How many armor scraps do you have?
4.
Okay, so just come in and shred this one. So what I like to do is I like to have 10 armor scraps and 20 composite fabric and 5 duct tape. That's my ultimate plan. That means I can make 5 makeshifts, and that's usually enough to get you to the end of the game.
Okay.
Alright, how many bandages do you have now?
I got 14 bandages still.
Alright, take these. I just dropped you 10. I'm the person who used to shred every single bit of cloth ever. And then Del would be like, I'm dying. I'm like, here's 40 bandages. You'll be fine. So we should be fine on bandages. Alright, I'm going to run southwest, I think. I kind of want to hug the base of the circle so that we're not running out in the open. We kind of, because we don't have a car, we want to keep tree lane for cover.
Yep.
Have you experienced dying to bombs yet?
No, but I've witnessed it enough.
I do it a lot.
Yeah, I've witnessed you do it many times.
That's embarrassing. But yeah, so basically when you hear that plane, it travels in a straight line and you can look up and see where it's traveling. So if it's traveling the direction that it is now, which is... I think it's traveling northwest. I can't even see it. Yeah. You can basically run like southeast to... hang on, there's a car here. We've got to be careful. You can travel southeast to get as far away from it as quickly as possible. Oh, there's someone in this car. Alright, so because they died in the car, their loot's in the car. So I got in the car. If you want to get in the car, we now have... Wait. His teammate probably died and he was probably talking to his teammate. Alright, you've got real armor on, right?
Yeah, laminated.
Alright, do you have any composite fabric?
Yes, 4.
Here, okay. Do you have duct tape?
Yep.
So if you need to make this... If you need to make makeshift, you'll be okay. Alright, so I'm going to... Have you driven before? Yeah, you have driven before, right? Or no?
Yeah, it's really awkward driving.
It is. So shift makes you drive faster, and I recommend you only do it if you really need to, because it chews through the gas, but it also makes it a lot harder to control, especially going over ridges. I'm gonna try and get away from this gas though. When you're playing in teams, if anyone has the key and is inside the car, you can start the car. So it doesn't have to be the person with the key has to drive, which is handy to know. But you should always take the key out when you find a car and put it in your inventory, so
how
that...
do you take the key out?
So it'll
like
be in the inventory.
Proximity?
Yeah, it's like where the proximity is, but it says interior. So if you press tab now, you'll see all of the stuff that's in the car from when that person just died. You won't be able to loot it, only the driver can loot it. Kaji, thank you so much for the follow, I really appreciate it. Wow, sorry, my push to talk button is the horn, that's awkward.
English had the same thing today when you're playing with Hutto.
Because my push to talk is my lower button on my mouse for Discord.
Yeah.
Why is the horn going off?
I use Z on everything.
I use Alt in CSGO. It's so hard going from this to CSGO, and then I use the tilde key, so the one next to the 1 for auto run, and I'm in CSGO and I try and auto run, and then I try and use Alt to turn my head around, and then everyone can hear everything I'm saying. I'm like, oh god, what am I doing? This is terrible.
So we're just hunting for people now on like the
yeah,
outskirts?
I'm trying to be passive about it. So we can see that the circle's moved again, and I just drove us out of it. There's only 2 other people left, so we're gonna win this game.
Ah.
Okay.
Yep. We're gonna win.
We're gonna win. I find 2's a hell of a lot easier to win than solos. Catch you later, Flashstar. I should just talk to my stream without bothering to do that, because that's really bad. It's just a habit when I'm talking in Discord to mute it. Yeah, it's so easy to explode a car.
I'm just struggling to like see people because I don't know what to look for yet on the horizons and stuff.
Can you hop out? We're gonna hop in this one. So I'm just gonna show you how this was. This was like this. If you press tab, you can see the interior. That's how the cars spawn.
Yep.
I'm actually gonna take this medkit too, but I'm not gonna bother looting anything else. So if we're not seeing someone who's like, say in these tree lines, for example, they're gonna be a black stick man. I really struggled to see them in the first place. I'm still nowhere near Delroy, and like he's played hundreds of hours more than me. Like he can see something and be like, that's a person.
So I've
whereas
got like my render on like max.
okay,
Like,
what's your FPS?
I don't know how to say, but it's pretty clear.
Pretty clear. So when I'm not streaming, my FPS is a lot better. You don't really need a render distance above 1500. Other than okay, so they're going to be in this car here. They might jump out and fight us. If they jump out, try and get behind the car. Are there 2 people in it? I can't tell. They're going to get out. He's out. Okay, get in this car. If you're hurt, can you use a medkit, please?
Medkit.
If you don't have armor, put your armor on. Still medkit, because it'll take off your bleeding.
Is there a hotkey for medkit?
Yeah. E. Okay, so the last guy's a solo guy.
Yep.
Have you made a new makeshift?
He didn't get me. I took my armor.
Cool. I think I might have shot you. Do you have a helmet on? No, put another helmet on. I think I shot you in the head because you jumped in front of my crosshairs. You're welcome.
Oh yeah, it's my fault, yeah.
Nothing like shooting the owner of my team in the head. Alright, so with this guy then, when we find him, I want to... Probably silly, but it's basically it's a 2v1, so we should win this. I want to drive around until I've got my health back because I'm at 88. So the medkits give you 60 HP over time and take off bleeding. If you have a medkit going, you can't put another medkit on. It'll remove the bleeding, but you won't get stacked benefits otherwise, so it's kind of waste. So you just want to use Procos if you've made one, so a procoagulant, or bandages, because bandages will remove bleeding. It just takes a few, depending on the severity. Alright, so basically you want to look for moving black sticks. Having an increased render distance, Anomally killing your teammates so she's the only survivor. I shot him in the head.
You always do that!
I don't always do that.
Margin, it wasn't a mistake!
Hey, he gets quad bikes and drives us through door frames and blows up and we both die, so you know.
Ali was driving!
He says I was driving, but I have a YouTube video. Okay, so I'm gonna boost because I don't know where this is gonna land. My recommendation, if you're in a car, when the bombs come down, they make like a whistling sound. If you're in a car, I recommend just pressing E and bailing, because if the bombs hit the car, it blows up. If the bombs hit you, you have a chance of surviving.
Yep.
And you can also look straight up and see where the bombs are coming from and try and dance around them. Only when you're on foot. Alright, so the safe zone is over here. The guy's probably camping somewhere. I'm actually going to go back this way to avoid the bombs. You know that the bombs drop a care package, right?
Didn't know that. I knew care packages dropped, I just didn't know how
Oh, sorry, not the bombs. The first plane drops a care package.
Okay.
The slow plane that doesn't have bombs. So each wave of gas has one care package, and then the bombs basically fall over like I think it's meant to be like 100-foot radius or something around the care package. I'm not quite sure on the distance.
So what's in the care package? Is
Okay,
there
so the
anything
care
like
package has
that?
options. The best one to get is a sniper rifle, which is a one-shot kill to the head, including if they're wearing a helmet. And then they have ammo. They have 10 military backpacks. Some of them have shotgun ammo. Some of them have AR. So they don't always have a sniper, but that's usually why people go for it, is to get the sniper. Because it's
Sniper's very good.
yeah, it's hard to hit, and you only get 5 bullets. Oops, did you get hurt by that? Oh, it's rolling in.
No, barely.
I just prefer to stay on 100 HP in this kind of situation because 3 HP can be... Alright, so I haven't seen him yet. I'm just going to take us behind this tree line, and I'm going to use a bandage because I want to be at 100.
Okay.
Do you know what all the things mean above your health bar?
Petrol, something to do with steering, and then the toxic gas stuff.
Yeah, so the one that you think is to do with steering is actually the health of your car.
Okay.
So when your
Makes
car
sense.
gets to 75, I think it starts smoking. 50 is even heavier smoking. When your car gets to 20, it starts degrading on its own and like catching on fire, and it will eventually blow up. And if people shoot you on that, like they can just blow you up. So obviously we blew that guy's car up. Okay, so the safe zone's now in the northwest, if you check your map. No, now they're saying I tried to gas you. I'm sorry that I'm ignoring your chat. I want to win. Is this your first Duos game?
First duo, yeah.
Alright, we're gonna win your first Duos game.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
won my
I can
first
see him.
team
Okay,
game.
can you see the police car? There's a stick figure behind the tree next to the police car. Oh, he just got in the car.
Nope. Oh, there we go. Alright, should I...
You can
just
shoot him, yeah. Just make sure you don't shoot me.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
gonna
that
aim
gas
towards
is really gonna hurt him because this is like second to last wave of gas and it hurts. So he's gonna be weak when he comes out. Hop out, shoot him. We won.
Oh, sweet. I didn't even see him.
That's right.